The poor boy who became a millionaire. Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a boy named Raju. Raju was very poor. His family had little money, and they struggled every day to make ends meet. His father was a farmer, and his mother worked at home. They lived in a small house made of mud, and Raju often had to wear old clothes that were worn out. But Raju was not like other boys in his village. He had a big dream. He wanted to become a millionaire. Raju's village was far away from the city, and there were no big schools. Raju studied in a small village school. He loved learning and always wanted to know more about the world. He would often ask his teacher about life in the big cities, how businesses worked, and how people became rich. The teacher would smile and tell him stories about famous businessmen who started with nothing and became successful through hard work. Though Raju's family didn't have much money, he had something very important: hope. Raju knew that even though he was poor, he had the power to change his life. Every night, Raju would lie in bed and dream about the day he would become rich. He promised himself that he would not give up. The first step: one day, Raju's father fell very ill. He could not work in the fields anymore. This made life even harder for Raju's family. His mother had to take care of the father, and Raju was left with the responsibility of earning money for the family. Raju did not know what to do. He was still a young boy and had no job. He felt scared, but also knew that this was his chance to start working towards his dream. Raju decided to go to the nearby city to look for work. He took some old clothes and a small bag of food and left early in the morning. The journey was long, and Raju had to walk for many hours. He was tired and hungry when he finally reached the city. The tall buildings, busy roads, and many people amazed him. He had never seen such a place before. At first, Raju didn't know where to go or what to do. He asked some people if they knew where he could find work. Most people ignored him, but one kind man told him about a market where many people found small jobs. Raju thanked the man and went to the market. Hard work begins at the market. Raju found work with a fruit seller. The man was kind and allowed Raju to help him sell fruits. It was not a lot of money, but it was something. Raju worked hard, waking up early every morning and helping the fruit seller until late in the evening. His hands would hurt from carrying heavy baskets of fruits, but Raju didn't mind. He knew that this was only the beginning. While working, Raju made sure to watch and learn. He observed how the fruit seller talked to customers, how he managed his money, and how he made sure no fruit went to waste. Slowly, Raju started to understand how businesses worked. One day, Raju asked the fruit seller, "How did you start this business?" The fruit seller smiled and said, "I started with just a small cart and a few fruits. I worked hard, saved some money, and slowly grew my business. Now I have many customers and a good income." Remember, hard work and patience are the keys to success. Raju listened carefully. He knew that this advice would help him in the future. Learning new skills as time passed, Raju saved a little money. He didn't spend it on unnecessary things. Instead, he bought some books about business and read them whenever he had free time. He learned about saving money, making wise decisions, and how to invest in small businesses. Raju also made friends with other workers at the market. and they taught him more about the world of business. One day, Raju decided to take a big step. He saved enough money to buy his own cart and some fruits. He was scared but excited. He remembered the words of the fruit seller: hard work and patience. With his small fruit cart, Raju started selling fruits on his own. At first it was very hard. Some days he didn't sell much, and he worried about whether he had made the right choice. But Raju never gave up. Slowly, more and more people started buying fruits from him because they saw how honest and hard-working he was. The turning point: one day, a rich businessman came to the market. He noticed Raju's cart and how neat and clean it was. He also saw that Raju treated his customers with respect and always gave them fresh fruits. The businessman was impressed and said, "Young boy, I see you work very hard. How would you like to supply fruits to my company? We need fresh fruits every week for our employees." Raju couldn't believe what he was hearing. This was the opportunity he had been waiting for. He quickly agreed, and from that day on he began delivering fruits to the businessman's company. His business grew, and soon Raju had enough money to buy more carts and hire a few workers to help him. Raju's business continued to grow. He didn't just stop at selling fruits. With the money he made, he invested in other small businesses in the market. He bought a small tea stall, then a vegetable shop, and later even a small restaurant. He was careful with his money, always saving and investing wisely. The millionaire dream years passed, and Raju's hard work paid off. He now owned several businesses in the market. He had a large team of workers, and people in the city knew him as a successful businessman. Raju had finally achieved his dream. He became a millionaire. But even though he was now rich, he never forgot where he came from. Raju helped the poor families in his village. He built a school so that other children could learn and follow their dreams, just like he did. He also made sure that his parents lived comfortably and happily in their old age. One day, a reporter came to interview Raju. The reporter asked, "How did you go from being a poor boy to a millionaire?" Raju smiled and said, "It wasn't easy. I worked very hard, and there were many times when I felt like giving up. But I always remembered one thing: dreams can come true if you work for them. No matter how poor you are or where you come from, if you believe in yourself and never stop trying, you can achieve anything." In conclusion, Raju's story became an inspiration to many young people. He proved that even if you are born in poverty, with hard work, determination, and a little bit of patience, you can change your life. Raju taught everyone that success is not about how much money you have when you start, but how much effort you are willing to put in to reach your goal. And so, Raju continued to grow his businesses and help those in need. He knew that his journey was not just about becoming rich, but also about making a difference in the lives of others. He lived a happy and fulfilling life, always remembering the lessons he learned along the way. And that is the story of Raju, the poor boy who became a millionaire.